Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. My name is John Sebastián Celis Diaz. Today, we are going to talk about cultural identity and its importance in intercultural communication. Cultural identity refers to the values, traditions, beliefs, customs, and ways of life that make people feel connected to their community and country. It's an important part of who we are because it influences how we think, communicate, and interact with others. According to Byram, 1997, learning a language is not only about grammar and vocabulary, it's also about understanding cultures and developing the ability to communicate respectfully and effectively with people from different cultural backgrounds. This means that we don't need to change our own identity when speaking another language. Instead, we can use English as a bridge to share our own culture with others. In this podcast, we will explore how Colombian cultural identity can be expressed through the English language. We will discuss why respecting cultural differences is essential, how our traditions and values shape our communication. Now, I would like to invite my classmate Diana to explain the concept of cultural identity and its relationship with intercultural communicative competence. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, John. Now, I would like to explain what cultural identity is and why it is important in our daily lives. Cultural identity is the sense of belonging that the people have to a particular culture or community. It is formed by our tradition, values, beliefs, language, custom, in the experience we share with our family and society. This element influence the way we think, behave, and communicate with others. According to Byron, 1997, learning for a foreign language is not only about grammar and vocabulary. It also involves understand our own culture and learn to appreciate other culture. This helps our communicating effectively while respecting cultural difference. In other words, we do not lose our identity when we speak another language. Instead, we can use English to express who we are in the share or culture background with people from different parts of the world. Similarly, Dierdorf 2006 explains that intercultural competence behind with attitudes such as respect, opinions, and curiosity toward both our culture and the culture of others. Now, I will invite my classmate Sergio to explain why cultural identity is important in intercultural communication. Thank you.
Why is the cultural identity important in intercultural communication? Thank you, Diana. Now, I would like to explain why cultural identity is important in intercultural communication. When people from different cultures communicate, understanding and respecting cultural identity helps create positive and meaningful interactions. It allows us to appreciate different perspectives, avoid misunderstandings, and build a stronger relationship based on respect and empathy. According to Derdroff, intercultural competence begins with attitudes such as respect, openness, and curiosity toward others' cultures. These attitudes help people communicate more effectively because they are willing to learn from others while valuing their own cultural identity. This means that successful communication is not only about speaking English correctly, but also about understanding cultural difference and responding appropriately. In addition, Daly explained that English is a global language that connects from people from different countries and cultures. Learning English does not mean adopting others' culture or forgetting our own traditions. Now, I would like to invite my classmate Natalia to present some examples of Colombia cultural identity and conclude your podcast. Thank you.
Examples of Colombian cultural identity and conclusions. Thank you, Sergio. To conclude our podcast, I would like to share some examples of Colombian cultural identity and explain why they are important is intercultural communication. Colombia is a country with great cultural diversity. Our identity is reflected in traditions, regional celebrations, music, food, and the way we interact with others. For example, the Barranquilla Carnival, the Folklore Festival in Medellin, and traditional dances such as cumbia and vallenato are very cool expression of Colombian culture. Likewise, foods like arepa, bandeja paisa, ajiaco, and sancocho represent the diversity of our regions and are an important part of our national identity. According to Chen 2024, learning a language also means understanding the cultural meanings behind words, expression, and everyday communication. This reminds us that culture is expressions not only through tradition but also through the language we use and the way we communicate with others. In addition, pedagogical mediums in the digital era 2025 highlights that digital tools and collaborative learning created opportunities for students to interact with people from different cultures and share their own cultural expressions. Through podcasts, videos, and presentations, we promote intercultural understanding while improving our English communication skills. In conclusion, cultural identity helps us understand who we are while respecting and appreciating the diversity of others. Learning English gives you the opportunity to share the richness of Colombian culture with the world and to build meaningful intercultural connections based on respect, communication, and mutual understanding. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast.